Welcome to ancient Egypt, where the afterlife isn't fire and brimstone, but a balance. Everything happens in the Hall of Ma'at, goddess of order and many other things. When you die, your heart is weighed against a feather. If it is lighter than the feather, you're good to go, but if your sins made your heart heavier, that's bad news. But there's no fiery pit waiting, just a creature named Amet. She's a goddess with the head of a crocodile, the body of a lion, and the butt of a hippo. Basically a walking red flag. If your heart's impure, she's going to eat you. Not tortured, not reincarnated into something weird, just completely deleted and forgotten, which is considered much worse than pain for the Egyptians. So what's the moral? Keep your heart light. Otherwise, Amet's gonna snack. So you die. And now what? In Zoroastrianism, you come face to face with the Shinvat Bridge, also known as the Bridge of Judgment. This thing decides whether you're heading to the House of Song, their version of heaven, or the House of Lies, which, you guessed it, is hell. Here's the twist. The bridge changes shape depending on your soul. If you've been good, it's wide and stable, like a perfect highway, a celestial autobahn. If you've been bad, it suddenly narrows. It gets steep, slippery, and narrow as a knife blade. You can try to cross, but you will probably fall. There's no judge here, just gravity. Do you like Chinese buffets? You'll love Chinese hell. It's got everything. Welcome to DU, the Chinese underworld, where punishment is served a la carte across 18 specialized hells. Every wrongdoing gets a custom consequence, and they're disturbingly creative. Did you lie a lot? Well, no worries, we got right what you need. There's a court that rips your tongue out. Did you deliberately set fire to some properties? Again, we got your back. You'll be repeatedly chained to some burning pillars made of copper. Or maybe you destroyed someone else's marriage. You'll have your fingers repeatedly cut off with scissors. You committed murder? You'll have to repeatedly climb a mountain made of sharp knives sticking out of it. A last one. If you're a corrupted official, you'll have to go through the hell of boiling feces. And no, I will not tell you more about that. Once you've suffered enough, and they really make sure you suffer, you drink the tea of forgetfulness, forget your past life, and get kicked back into the reincarnation cycle. Maybe as a human, maybe not. Good news, there's something for everyone. Bad news, it's all pain. For the Vikings, if you die in battle, you go to Valhalla. Drink, fight, repeat. Epic. But if you die of illness, old age, or a tragic goat-related accident, say hello to Helheim. It's cold, it's gray, it's quiet. It's basically eternal Scandinavian winter. Hell, the goddess who runs it, doesn't torture you. She doesn't scream at you. She just leaves you there. Forever, no joy, no pain. Just stillness and cold. Very cold. But if you really messed up, you get dumped in Nastrund, the nastiest corner of the underworld. The walls are made of snake guts, and venom drips from above. And while you're stuck there, you'll have to get used to your new flatmate, Nidhugger, who's a massive snake or maybe a dragon. The Vikings don't seem to agree just yet. So yeah, next time you hear Valkyries calling, you may want to pick up that sword. In Scientology, you're not your body. You're a Thetan, an immortal spiritual being that's been switching bodies for trillions of years. When you die, you just float off and find a new one. But here's the catch. Most Thetans get dragged into secret implant stations, run by aliens, sometimes on Earth, sometimes on other planets, where your memories get wiped before you're sent back down, totally rebooted. Unless you did enough Scientology training, then maybe you dodge the whole alien amnesia loop and stay free. So yeah, a bit less hellfire and a bit more sci-fi reboot with extraterrestrial tech support. Dying was just the beginning. The Aztecs made the afterlife feel like an epic quest. If you died a normal death, you didn't get a heaven or hell. You got a 4-year road trip to Mictlan, the land of the dead. The trip involves several exciting moments like crossing a deep and dark river, or walking on a path that gets between two mountains that smash together. Another part of the journey happens in the air. The wind is so strong that you can't walk. You float, letting the wind carry you toward the land of the dead. But you didn't have to do it alone. If you were kind to dogs in life, one might guide you. If you make it to the end, you finally reach Mictlan and rest with the dead. If you fail along the way, you just keep wandering, forever. Hope that you packed spiritual snacks and that you were nice to dogs during your life. For the Yanomami of the Amazon, death isn't the end. It's a dinner invitation. When someone dies, their body is cremated, but that's just phase 1. The ashes and crushed bones are then mixed into a paste and eaten by the family, usually stirred into a soup or a banana mash. Sounds intense? It's not about horror, it's about honor. Eating the remains brings the spirit back into the community. They live on inside those who love them, literally. It's not heaven or hell, it's continuation. The soul becomes part of the group again. And the banana part? Honestly, not a bad way to be remembered. To support, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.